You will never guess how a transit system named a team. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Hidden History with Frank Strickland. This is a story of a team, a city, and a name that came to be. Not a name for an individual, you understand, but a name for a team. A team that, in the beginning, was part of Brooklyn, a place where baseball was more than a pastime. It was a passion. Back in the 1840s, while the rest of the country was still playing on a field with four corner posts, New Yorkers, those baseball pioneers, were already playing on a diamond. And a team from Brooklyn, the Excelsiors, made history in 1860 with the world's first ever baseball road trip, a tour where they didn't lose a single game. You see, Brooklyn was a breeding ground for the best baseball players in the country. But then came a team that was an exception to the rule. A team that, after a few strong seasons in 1884, began to decline. And they couldn't find a name that stuck. They tried the Bridegrooms, since 6 of their players got married in one season. Later, they became the Superbus, named after a famous acrobatic troupe. But as one sports writer pointed out, a translation of that word would be the Proud Ones. And at that time, they had very little to be proud of. So their quest for a name continued. Now, at this time, more than 100 years ago, the city was getting used to a new public transportation system, horse-drawn trolley cars. These weren't just a new way to get around. They were a real hazard for pedestrians. People were constantly dodging and jumping out of the way of those infernal trolleys. And that, my friends, is how this Brooklyn baseball team got its name. The citizens of New York were nicknamed for their close calls with the new trolley system. They were the Trolley Dodgers. And so, the baseball team adopted the name, a name that eventually stuck, even after the team moved to the West Coast. The name still lives on, a nod to a time when the pedestrians of New York were known as the Trolley Dodgers. And now you know a little more about our hidden history. Take care, everybody.
Play ball!